Hello there! How are you guys doing? Welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kay, your host from Stars Beads here in Vienna, Virginia. It is almost July, so I think we're entering in like the whole, 3 months, so we're getting ready for another Friday. Who's excited about Friday? It's the end of the week, but you know, I know Friday isn't always what it used to mean. So I know some people are in work, some people are not. So a lot of you guys have been checking me in after work, but maybe you're on this week, maybe you're off that week. But hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Are we excited? Did I get you excited for Friday Night Live yet? I'm excited because it's going to be all about color. So today we're going to be playing with more color. I'm going to be showing off another sneak peek because I know I've been showing you a lot of those really fun lucite beads. Those are coming from, we had the Italian resin, but we also have the beautiful German lucite. So those are all those fun rainbow colors that you have been seeing. So those are getting debuted tonight. Okay, so if you guys are not familiar, it's Friday Night Live, which means tonight, same channel, 8 p.m. we're doing a little sip and shop, okay, and it's going to be all about color. We'll be showing off those beads that we've been playing with this week, so these earrings, if you have been liking these, and then I don't know if you guys remember, but a few weeks ago I had talked about this Judy Koenig, and we had some beautiful chance to get at some of her beautiful vintage collection. So for those of you who might not have checked out that episode, she was kind of a pioneer in the bead world back in the day, and so she was the first collecting some of these really old things from Japan oftentimes, and Germany, but she likes Swarovski, so she had a lot of Swarovskis. And you know what, I have some of her vintage collection, and I'm going to be showing them off tonight. And I'm going to be showing you a little sneak peek because I thought we could do maybe a pair of earrings. I kind of leave it up to you, so you can let me know. Alright, I'm going to say my hello since it looks like we've got people hopping on. Hi Amy, thanks for all that love, all those thumbs up, all those hearts, I appreciate it. That helps me in that algorithm or whatever. So, hi Pam, hi Julie, Mary, hello again. You've been able to catch me here all week. Hey Mary Jo, I think you were interested in doing that project yesterday. So, if you guys like the project from yesterday, this was the Rolo chain, my new design. There isn't necessarily a kit, but we can do Rolo chain and some leather, and then you guys can let me know if you guys need a button. Of course, a lot of you guys should have buttons. Okay, so now we might just need to get you the Rolo chain, and maybe I can put them into tonight's sip and shop, okay, because I know we were playing with that. Did you guys like that design? Oh, look at you guys. Alright, so we've got Kimberly, hey Barb, hey Trisha, I'll be excited to see you next week. Hi Paula, hope you get to Paula number 2. And Elena and Amanda, oh, it's great to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while. I think you need another care package. And Patty, it's always great to see you. And glad you can make it this afternoon. And yes, I can do that. I wasn't sure, Elena, if you were going to be joining us tonight, so for those things this week, I was kind of going through the Friday Night Live and then doing those invoicing this weekend. But if you think you're all set, so that we can sometimes combine the shipping. So I'm thinking that I might have to do like an open box for the week or something. Unless you guys want it sooner, then you can certainly let me know. Okay, so Rolo chain. You guys need that, maybe we'll do a quick shopping live afterwards, okay? But today, I wanted to kind of show you some vintage beads. What do you think? What do you think? I'm going to flip around, you guys, and, alright, I'll show off what we made yesterday while I get out a few of these other beads. I was thinking about, I told you guys how much I like chain. So I thought maybe today I was going to make our own chain today. So this is showing what we did yesterday with beads, okay? So maybe you don't have the perfect chain. What do you guys think of these vintage beads? I think I decided I want to use these today. But just a sneak peek, look, These are some of the things that are going to be shown tonight. Look how cool these grape pendants are. All right, I'm just giving you guys a little peek for tonight. I don't want to give away all the surprises, but those are going to be shown off. I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a little peek of these because I had samplings, but look at the double color in that. Very, very magical. And these are good big size beads. Look how those glisten. All right, so some surprises. Like I said, it's going to be all about color. So for Friday Night Live, that means pretty much anything's game. If it has color, it's allowed. Okay. All right. So I thought I'd make a little bit of chain. And this was one we had used in the earrings, but I'm going to take some simple chain. Let's get this out of the picture, okay? But, you know, this is very simple, but so versatile, okay? And I want to show this, inserting it right here into the chain and then spreading this out. But I'm going to probably do a lot of these because I like them, all right? And I'm probably just going to clip out like one link. Then maybe we could put, you know what, I actually have, let's see, would these go in there? These are not. These are some of the other beads that are going to be shown tonight. These are some cool rondelles. I think I wanted, but I have, they also came in smaller. So these are vintage Swarovskis. These are, I'll be giving the article numbers and stuff tonight, but these are some little ovals, and then I don't even know what you call that, a button shape. Okay, so we're gonna make a chain out of these, I think. What do you think? And the way we do that is, remember we were talking about links, and links are very easy to make. We're gonna take just a little piece of wire here, and you can see I've got probably about 3 inches of wire. I'm using a 20 gauge right now. I tend to really like 22 and 24 gauge, but really you can do this with anything. Okay, 20 gauge, what's nice is that you can make the loop without having to make the wrap, and it'll still hold. Okay, but I tend to always like to make a wire wrap loop, because it's more secure and it's less likely to get caught on things. Okay, so we're going to first make a link by making a loop on both sides. Okay, and I'm gonna wrap. And I'm using my fine chain nose because in this case I don't want it to be all that big. Oh, see, all that sparkle is distracting the screen here. Can't focus. You know how that feels? All right. So this is when I actually want to stick it into a piece of chain, because I'm going to put one, I don't close that too much. I want it to be a little bit more flexible. So if you guys have found that when you have maybe done this before and you've done little links and you've hooked the link to itself, okay, you find that oftentimes it can get stuck facing one way right here, like a kink. Okay, putting this little link in between, or a link, it could be bigger, smaller, it doesn't matter. I'm just, you know, I pulled a very simple chain. Okay, and I'm gonna take this off because I don't want to crack that crystal, and I left myself a short wire here unnecessarily. So I'm gonna wrap it as much as I can. So this is what happens when you have a very short wire. So those head pins, when you decide to buy really short ones and you didn't leave yourself enough wrapping room. All right, so I'll put the bead back on. I left all the room for the other side here, okay? But what that does here is gives it more flexibility in between, okay? So that you have less chance of kinking. Which is why I do that. Now, in this case, we could go to different type of chain. In this case, I want to make a chain made out of these beads. So I just want these to stand out the most. So now I'm going to clip out one here because I just did. All right, so now we just have one. All right, and then we're gonna start here going like this. All right, so see we have a link on this side, and now we've created this link, and we're about to finish the wrap here. Now you could certainly put more links in between. In this case, I want these close together, so you could put, you know, 2, 3, however many links you want. And the wrap just needs to go just a smidgen, and this is where these nice fine chain nose come in handy, okay? Because you don't want to crack these beautiful crystals, right? They're vintage. So, meaning that this particular article number or cut is no longer made. This is a color called medium vitriol, and so they actually still make this color, but they do not make this cut. Okay, so here it's just very little, but we've got one. Okay, and we're gonna attach a feel. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going. Don't worry, Nicole, at least you could make it. You know, it always takes a little time for, I think, this thing to pop up in the feed for you guys anyway, so. All right, so we're finishing off with this loop. Okay, so we're busy making a bunch of little links. Now this is your reminder when you guys are making those wire wraps, okay? That you need to attach it to something, okay? All right, so in this case, I'm just doing one link in between. And then I'll start creating a chain. Okay. This actually helps give one, if you were looking for color, like a metal color, this is a good way to get the metal color without having to put a bead. It also helps lengthen your necklace, so maybe you don't have a ton of the beads. Okay, it helps make your piece go a little bit further. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna clip that baby off. And I'm keeping that kind of crystal away from it because I can right now, so I have less chance of cracking it. You can see you don't really end up needing all that many beads in order to make it. So what do we think? Should I do three and then a big one? That just seems natural. We seem to work in odd numbers, 3, 5, for whatever reason. Just like we tend to work symmetrically. You could certainly do this idea with a pair of earrings, hang a little tassel. I have some tassels over here that if you were watching, I think there was a pair of earrings shared by Miss Kristen, who had come in to do the peyote rings, and she did a pair of fun earrings with these. We were making up samples. That sounds good, Elena. We'll wait until after tonight. I'm catching up on some of the comments. Yes, I do only just sell the beads here, Rita. Sorry, Paula, your computer keeps freezing. All right, so we want to let me do one more before we add. So let's see here. I think we have someone sneaking in the door here. That's okay. I can wrap and walk here. All right, so I'm doing another little wrap as we continue making a couple little links. And I was thinking we could do just a bracelet that makes it pretty quickly. And we can even use one of these as a clasp at the end, if you'd like. If you want to see making one of those, we can do that. I love wire working. Who likes wire working? Okay, we're attaching. Don't forget to attach. Yes, we do sell these beads and they're going to be shown tonight. So this is just a little preview. Like I said, tonight is Friday Night Live, so we're going to be showing off all things color. So it could be pearls, it could be vintage crystals like this. So we are going to have a stash of that. We're going to have a lot of the beautiful things from Italy, Germany, from all over the world tonight. And for those of you that don't know Swarovski is the finest crystals you can buy. They're made in Austria. They do a trillion cut, so that means technically they have the most, pretty much the most sparkle in the world, okay? And some of the most fabulous colors in the world. You just have to keep practicing, this is a great design to keep practicing on. So you guys see that? See how this is, you know, very flexible, okay? And that's what you'll find when, you know, if you hook these together like this, without this link in between, and you hook it, you might find that this catches, okay? But you could certainly make these loops bigger, and that will help a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna stick on a big one. And that right here is just this little piece there is measuring almost 3 inches. So that's pretty good. And we could also do some wire links in between. That would be pretty. So if I was making a necklace, I would do that. Maybe we'll do one next week. So I'm wrapping here. Let's see. Now, if you use thinner wire, it's certainly a lot easier. Okay, and if you use sterling or gold fill wire, it's going to be softer wire. Okay, so that also makes it a little bit easier. And I'll tell you guys that if you guys decide to use stainless steel, you better have a stainless steel grip too, because just as it is, it's tough stuff. Okay. All right, so we're going to be let's see. Well, and I like that this whips up fast. Oh, I gotta attach it to the rest of this bracelet. So we're at the halfway point already. Mary, I don't know how many of their great beads I have. To be honest, I would say I have a bag full, but I'm also can probably get a handle on some more. And that's gonna be one of the surprises tonight, is that we're going to have an extension past Just Stars beads, so super excited. Veronica, you're so sweet. You think I'm fast at this, huh? Like I said, I like to do projects that are quick. And I made a mistake yesterday. Did you guys hear? I said that I had a 5-year-old. I don't have a 5-year-old. I now have a 6-year-old. He's officially 6. Alright, so if I do 3 more of these, I think we can be well on our way. I like having that little centerpiece. What do you guys think about that? So yeah, when you are using the chain link, you end up having to cut a link each time. But one of the things I will tell you, though, is when you're buying bags of jump rings, you could totally do that. But sometimes you end up paying just as much for that as you do just buying the chain. Okay, because this chain right here is a whole $2 a foot. Okay, like this is, I mean right here, this right here I'm showing from the start. Okay, this is a foot. Look, we're still going, we're still going. Look how many links you're getting. Okay, we still haven't even reached the foot. And there's my finger, that's a foot. Okay, so that's $2. You get all these rings here. Okay, so even if you cut out half of them, okay, it's not that bad. All right, we're gonna, I guess I'll hook it to the chain here first. Now you could certainly use more decorative links, because you know me, I like me some chain. Gonna work on a chain order. We're gonna have probably a chain week coming up, because I'm gonna work on getting some new shipments, because you guys have been eating up my chain. I love it. Spreading that happiness. We got to continue doing that. Oh, and thankfully you heard it here. I think Coke needs to pay me, but hear this. Always that perfect crisp, clean Coke. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're doing wire wraps, guys. Quick ones, little ones. I'm using my fine round nose pliers. You can see that the chain was a little bit thinner than the wire, so guess could have been a little bit finer in the wire bit. You know, just like home, you go with what you have, right? And I know you say, I have an entire bead store that I can just call upon, but you know what? I'm trying to pretend like I'm you guys at home and trying to grab a few of those things that you have and start using them, right? That's the goal, is we're supposed to be continuing to create. Which reminds me, make sure you guys have a couple more hours. You got your chance to still win. Ooh, bracelet. And remember those rainbow earrings. Okay, got a couple more hours, so be posting on to with Stars Beads and tag us for any creations that you guys are making. All right, we got what I feel like what happened. Oh, did you see that? I attached it to the wrong side. All right, well, we'll see. Maybe maybe that'll end up working out in size and we can make a little clasp there at the end. That's what I get for talking and trying to read upside down. Hey Kathy, how are you doing today? Glad so many of you guys were able to catch me live. Did you guys get Friday off? I'm not getting Friday off. But I do like just having fun tonight. It's hardly any work because midnight comes just like that. Do you think Facebook is going to tell me good night tonight, guys? Hopefully not. Hopefully I've got it paced out well for us this evening. But you know, there's a lot of things with color, so we could be in trouble. I was trying to be good. Alright. It's a good thing I am fast at this here, Veronica, because I attached that one to the wrong side. But then you get to see me wrap stuff a little bit more. Now, wrapping just takes practice, okay? Just keep doing it over and over. One of the big things is really is once you cut right here, okay, can we see that? We'll get up close, okay? You really need to just tuck that little tail in, okay? And that's where these little fine nose pliers really help, okay? Because I can hear it just right on that edge, okay? So that you can tuck that right in, that way then it doesn't catch on anything and you for sure know it's not going anywhere. All right, cut. Jonah loved his little necklace, and Pappy's been wearing his Father's Day. So all the Father's Day gifts we made went over well. It was good. I hope all your presents went over well too. All right, making that. 2 more links, and I think it'll be enough to get around at least my wrist. Should I be making this for me? Should I be making this to give away tonight? What do you guys think? Hey Kristen, you can see these beads. Maybe we'll make a quick pair of earrings. I was just saying that you made a cute pair with the tassels. Alright, we won't make it too late of a night, Pam. Try not to. Okay, bending close, but you'll always want a little bit of space so that you can have room to wrap underneath there. And remembering to attach to something. Okay, we're on that 3rd one here. Have to find another little small one since I attached that other one to the wrong side here. So we've got, look at that. We're going to show it from afar here in a second. And you can see it, how it looks. Oh, you think a giveaway, huh? Like those? So see how that's sticking up, and that's sticking up a lot, but I actually see that I have room under here, so I'm going to actually end up using all of that. So it's getting the right pressure right there along the side here. Okay, we've got ourselves a nice little wire wrap. Alright, one more. We'll make it quick. And then we'll throw on a clasp. Jonah was able to get his little lobster claw that I had put on there for him, but he says, could you change out my clasp, Mom? I think that one I asked him if maybe he would like a magnetic, and he said, sure, let's try a magnetic. He's so funny. And I'll tell you that 12 inches fit around my 5-year-old's neck very nicely. So in case you guys are making kids stuff, that's a good measuring tool. I find young teens oftentimes are still going to be about 14 inches. Natural choker is 16 inches. But oftentimes people are making 18 and 20 inches. And the 2 feet worked great for my father-in-law. Remember I was telling you, it seems so huge. Yes, my 6-year-old. Thanks, Pam. Rita, you can post them on your page and tag Stars Beads, or you can post them right onto Stars Beads page. Oh, Patty, I'm so glad. You should take a picture of yourself in those cute earrings and tag us. I always love seeing it. Trying to keep up with all of you guys. You guys are always so great talking. Okay. I guess we're on the last one. I'm measuring what I got here. So I had so it ended up having measured out kind of perfectly. If I hadn't added the other one on the other side. This one I am going to put a little chain link, I guess, just to hook in like that and wrap. And then instead I think I'm going to make that 4th one on the other side. Maybe we'll make that like a hook instead. Although I don't recommend a hook for a bracelet, so I kind of, but that's the easy way to make a clasp out of this. Alright, let's look at it. Let's take a look, you guys. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is, oh, doesn't work out there. Let's do over here. So this is what it looks like. So this is what we just kind of created. So of course we could keep going and this could totally be a necklace instead. But this is kind of making your own chain. Try and see how nice and flexible that is. So swinging. You can see that it doesn't get kinked up. Okay. Oh yeah, you guys are liking that. Look at those beautiful Swarovskis. Medium vitriol is such a good color. It's so pretty. So I kind of feel like I want to make that a whole necklace, huh? We could. It does. I agree, Rita. A whole lariat, and then I need to go find like some huge one to put along the bottom. I was trying to just make a quick and easy bracelet. But you could see how great they would look as a pair of earrings as well. But essentially, you know, in terms of chain, you know how to end it, right? So we can certainly put a little clasp on here, little lobster, little magnetic. I think maybe I'll, what do I have sitting around here? That's close and that's copper. And copper. Let's see, how big are these little guys? Can I do, are these a little too big? Oh. I like toggles. You can do a little toggle. Like that. At least has some interest. Little triangle.
Yeah, that looks good.
I think that looks pretty good. And then in this case, I guess I hooked them onto the rings just in case, but we're gonna use some jump rings. So, and I don't need any length. So in this case, we know that I added one too many crystals. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna cut this one off anyway. I'll use that for something else. Okay, and then we can cut this one off since we know we're gonna attach it. Okay. So now we have it's centered. We're gonna pop these little jump rings on, and ta-da! We're gonna have ourselves a beautiful vintage Swarovski wired wrapped bracelet, and be ready for Friday Night Live. I'll be able to wear it for you guys tonight, but it's probably a little big so that I could give it away. All right, I'm using a little 4mm jump ring right here. Okay, and looks like we have someone knocking at the door. All right, dun 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 dun. All right, I'm gonna try it out and see if it fits me. Love Swarovski's shine the brightest. So Swarovski used to have like 1 million cut like crystal, and then they changed over machines to like 1 trillion cut. So fortunately, to get all that sparkle, it requires a little bit of lead. So there's apparently a lot of lead content, but boom. All right, guys, you better be watching tonight because I'll probably be giving it away, or giving you the chance to, because you better be posting. You at least got the chance for these other two. All right, so quick, easy, beautiful, showing how to make your own chain. And we'll see you tonight for a little bit more color, a little bit more sparkle, and a little bit of wine. At least for me. It's totally okay. You guys can drink whatever it is you're going to be drinking. Okay? Otherwise, have a fantastic afternoon. Don't forget, get your nap in, feed your people, feed your animals, and we'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. And thumbs up on this if you like today's project too. Okay? Awesome. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. We'll see you tonight. Bye.